Cześć, ja jestem Satanus i witam was bardzo serdecznie w pierwszym odcinku z gry L.A NOIRE. Gra może nie nowa, aczkolwiek no, od czegoś trzeba zacząć. Tak więc pierwsza moja tego typu wrzutka na YouTube. Zapraszam was bardzo serdecznie. Tak więc zaczynamy naszą przygodę. Niczego nie będziemy pomijać.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. A symbol of freedom and vitality.
Od razu da się wyczuć klimat tamtych lat.
Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet.
Dzisiaj już się tak filmów nie nagrywa, nie? Teraz green screen i jazda.
A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world.
Masowe budownictwo.
A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see.
W ogóle ta gra była tylko w języku angielskim. Nigdy Rockstar nie zrobił wersji polskiej do niej. No i tutaj z pomocą przyszła scena moderska. Tak więc...
You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the path, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGPL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective, an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
No to lecimy.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the
O, akurat
opposite.
bliziutko.
Beam of... I hope they didn't get our number, fella.
No to jak pierwsze co podjechać się od razu z łuczka.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put two in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
Jak zwykle.
This is a fist hump.
Niezbyt
Just going
mili,
through
bo
the
uważają się za lepszych.
Probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out.
Muzyczka.
Two heads are always better than one.
Co nam ta gazeta da? O,
Dr. Fontaine.
O, proszę.
Could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
A no
That's what I wanted
tak.
to talk to you
Ja
about.
zapomniałem, tutaj my
Battle
również
fatigue
wcielamy się w weterana wojny.
Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheldon.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering
You
around.
went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon, and your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
Ten lekarz ma od razu w sobie coś takiego odrzucającego i poniekąd z psychopaty. Na pewno nie chciałbym się u takiego lekarza leczyć. Dobra, butelka raczej mi nic nie powie odnośnie szukania dowodów.
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
Pędzelek.
No good to me.
Aha, tak. Będziemy malować. Albo i nie.
What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
To już ewidentnie ktoś pomalował.
Cole, come take a look at this.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you
Może
go.
po prostu zasłużył, no.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
O. No i mamy odbicie w szybie.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
Reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
W sumie
The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to
i
find a way up.
porynnie.
What kind of chumps do these
No,
homicide guys
to
think
jest
we
właśnie to. Bierze wszystko do łapy, ale nie, to chyba jeszcze czasy, gdzie nikt nie patrzył na odciski palców.
Serial S71893. Two rounds fired. Instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
Bardzo interesujący.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
O. Jak zwykle takie małe, prywatne śledztwo.
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks than help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
O. I kolega niech prowadzi, przynajmniej szybciej tam dotrzemy. Pamiętam, że to kawałek drogi był. A jednak prowadzenie pojazdów w tej grze jakoś no nie za bardzo jest przyjemne. Ale to moje zdanie.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner.
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks,
No
you've
i
been a big
mamy.
help.
Anytime.
Od razu
Always
wiemy,
happy
kto
to
był
help out the
właścicielem.
LAPD.
Żeby tak wszyscy ładnie pomagali.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name. If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Także pokazali nam kawałek rozmowy. To pamiętam te pierwsze. Pograłem w tą grę, jak ona wyszła, to było dawno temu. Już nie pamiętam dokładnie, no ale kilka lat na pewno minęło. Tak więc pamiętam, że te pierwsze misje takie jeszcze póki było się właśnie zwykłym krawężnikiem, to one były w miarę łatwe. Schody zaczynały się dopiero później.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this. You ready, tough guy?
No pewnie.
That was a very...
A, i z dynki można go pociągnąć. O. Jak się wygiął. No to było dobre. Jak się wyłożył.
He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
No, raczej jabłko mi nie pomoże. Tak, butelka po piwie też nie.
Don't think this is any use to
Ja już myślałem, że to będzie jakaś znajdźka. Pierdziele. Zwykły wiatraczek, a dźwięk jak... Jakby śmigłowiec tu fruwał.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Floyd
Phelps, we
Rose.
can come out of this all bright and shiny with a
Nie
commendation.
pamiętam, czy to nie był
Or
przypadkiem
stick our
jeden z
schlongs in a
policjantów.
hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
Tym oto sposobem jedna ze spraw rozwiązana. Chyba. To jakieś retrospekcje.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two, Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Także tak, i to był ich sposób rekrutacji. Miłego przyjęcia to oni nie mieli.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. The force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville.
Ciągle z tym braniem w łapę, no.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identify code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger, KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Dobra. A skoro mamy takie wezwanie, to trzeba jechać. Gdzie, panie?
You don't care who gets in your way, do you? Take it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
Jedna kula wystarczyła?
We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance. Chance, copper. Stay down. Go.
No. Dostał, ale jeszcze nie do końca.
Stay in cover. I got
No, trochę się krwi rozbryzło, ale okej. No wychyl się. Dobra. Oj! Panie. Oho.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
Już nie mogłem podnieść kapelusika.
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. Glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
I koniec. Szybka akcja. No tak, bo to jest taki samouczek, wprowadzenie to.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive at first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole.
Nasz bohater nie jest jakiś taki zbyt przyjazny. Osobiście nie lubię takich ludzi, bo widać, że ma parcie na szkło jak cholera.
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
To pobiegamy. O, latarkę sobie włączył, jest sympatycznie. O, skoczne. Gdzie jest tą śmieciarą? O, jeszcze mnie ustrzelą. Chodź tu. O ty chamie jeden ty. O to teraz pałka się przegła.
It's over, Bowers. You assholes already screwed me once.
Pierdziele po dachach. Wyżej by skakali, to by było jak w Matrixie. O cię, choroba. Takiś kozak. I leżysz. Normalnie to był cios w stylu Mohameda Ali.
You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Ta w liceum. Na wojnie przed Japończykami uciekał.
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
I przesrane. No ale co zrobić? Jak trzeba, to trzeba, nie? I w biały dzień.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one goal.
No to rzeczywiście w biały dzień.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
No raczej tak.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Broad daylight. Crowded street. I've seen everything.
Oho, tam się coś na
Everybody
złoto
stay
błyszczało.
back. Let us do our job.
Dobra, na ręce nic nie widzę, rękawa podwinąć mu nie mogę. Coś miał w kieszeniach.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Dobra. Tu coś mamy. Nic. Nawet nie zgłaszają, że pazury brudne. Nic. Nic nadzwyczajnego. A tu? Tu nie ma nic. Dobra. Zobaczmy, co to takie... Oho! To bym w niego wdepnął. Dobra, mamy tutaj łuski.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
No, dobra. A, i w śmietniku mamy narzędzie zbrodni. No.
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
No,
Eagleson's
okej.
gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Bardzo dobrze.
Officer, please tell me what's going on.
Oho, już.
This guy in the crowd thinks he saw something, Cole.
O,
You
ten.
better take a statement.
I want to see.
Sir, I'm Officer
Excuse me,
Phelps.
officer. I
What
wanna
exactly
see.
did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run into the shoe store.
Okej. Dzięki.
Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. If you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course. And don't accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers love that shit. And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
Ewidentny instruktaż w tym momencie
Don't
przesłuchań.
you people have anything better to
No to
do?
się nam przyda.
Can I?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr.
Wow,
Gage's first
Mr.
name.
Gage.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
A, to na nią było tam. Chyba... Czekaj. A, nie mogę teraz nic. A, tak. Nie ma to jak samouczek. Ale to ona widniała chyba na tym rachunku z banku, co on miał w kieszeni, znaczy ma, bo mu wsadziliśmy z powrotem.
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
No i pani ściemniasz.
You're lying, Miss Galetta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Dobra, to nie. Dobra, ten kwitek.
Your pearl earrings, Miss Galetta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God! I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu.
Dobrze ją podjechał.
Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back
Tandety nie brakowało w tamtych czasach. Zresztą do dzisiaj tego pełno.
Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
No, takie zostawienie broni przy miejscu zbrodni też nie jest wcale za mądre. A kiedyś mówili, że najciemniej to pod latarnią.
You're making me angry, Miss Galetta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Galetta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
No, nic konkretnego nie mówiła. Strzałów dużo, były głośne. No zazwyczaj tak jest, że są głośne, no.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Galetta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then 3 very quickly, close together. 5.
Tym oto sposobem wiemy, że umie liczyć do 5.
We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
Do widzenia.
We have the murder weapon.
And the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield's.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
Thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Officer, please tell me what's going on.
You can drive.
Najpierw sklep z bronią. załatwimy to w miarę szybko.
Officer,
Dobry.
what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Caillou. Edgar Caillou was his name. Thing looked like it'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway.
No
He bought a
proszę.
box of cartridges and he left.
Jeszcze dodatkowo potwierdził, że
Told
to
me he was
jego
on his lunch
pistolet.
break. Said he worked at Hartfield Jewelry Store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help. You know the way. You can drive.
Dobra, no to jedziemy skonfrontować się z mordercą. Ciekawe, czy będzie bił się z nami, uciekał, czy strzelał może? Nie no, strzelać to już raczej chyba nie ma z czego, bo wyrzucił broń, ale... wszystko się zaraz okaże. Dobry.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Oho, już mnie chce przekupić zegarkiem.
Are you Edgar Caillou?
No. Mr. Caillou is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Dawaj, chodź tu. Uciekać mu się zachciało. Nie dziwi się.
Hello! Get back here! There he is! See him?
Mamy cię.
Edgar Caillou, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve, the one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time, and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. It takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Pewnie.
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Panie, przesłuchania to moja specjalność.
You need many things
Przesłuchałem
for
tyle
conviction,
płyt i
young
kaset.
Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter.
Niech założy strój księdza, będzie łatwiej.
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
No i
Has my
witam.
lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A to co chcesz, to mało ważne.
You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and a girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
O.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
We know all about the argument. Miss Goleta made a statement.
Idealnie.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
No pewnie, że będzie znaczyło.
Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
I po zawodach mamy przyznanie się.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps, isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, boyo. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needy.
I w taki sposób oto dostaliśmy awans na detektywa. I oto mamy sprawę rozwiązaną. I na tym kończymy nasz dzisiejszy odcinek z L.A. Noire. Także zapraszam Was do obejrzenia kolejnego, w którym już będziemy działać jako detektyw. Mam nadzieję, że Wam się podobało. Jeśli tak, to zostawcie łapkę w górę i trzymajcie się ciepło. Do następnego. Hej!